What's up? Welcome to DDT, Dre, Dylan, and Terminology. We have Mike Berkowitz as a special guest host for today. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing predictions for the upcoming Payback pay-per-view on Sunday, April, 31st?
Yes.
Or is it May 1st?
No, May 1st.
May 1st, okay. So, and it makes things interesting. The winner gets this. They get to be the hot spot champion. So, first match on the card, the pre-show, the kickoff, is Kalisto defending his United States Championship against Ryback.
So me, my prediction for that match, I'm going to give it to Kalisto. Since he is an upcoming wrestler in the WWE, I think they would start something new with him.
Okay, so I'm going to say the opposite. I think Ryback's going to pick it up because Kalisto has been floundering with the title. He's back into a tag team with Sin Cara as the Lucha Dragons, and they're not doing anything. And Ryback is a thing that I don't like, but they're going to give it to him. Mike?
I believe I agree with Dylan. I like Ryback just because I like his name, and that's why I'm going with Ryback.
You know, he used to have a Terminator gimmick back in development.
That's more reasons to give him.
I know. In regards to the main show, first match we have listed is Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. This match started after Baron Corbin's debut the night after WrestleMania, where he attacked Dolph Ziggler. Mike, predictions?
Corbin, because this Dolph guy does not sit right with me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also going to say Baron Corbin because Baron Corbin is the new guy in town. He's the debuting superstar, and I have hope that WWE won't ruin his push.
I say Dolph Ziggler because I'm a Zigmeister.
You're a Zigmeister?
Zigmeister.
You're not a fan of the Lone Wolf?
I'm not.
No?
No.
Alright, Andre, why don't you read the next match on our list?
Okay, the next match on the card will be Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho.
Okay.
And for that, I give it to Chris since I feel like he's a veteran. So, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm partial to Dean Ambrose because he's one of my favorite guys going right now. The Lunatic Fringe with the nickname doesn't make sense. And the gimmick, that doesn't work with the nickname. That doesn't make sense. The dude has to win something. He lost to Brock Lesnar in 8 minutes at WrestleMania. So, he
13 suplexes?
13 suplexes and 1 F5.
And 1 F5.
I'm going to go with Chris Jericho with my man Andre, because he's a pretty cool dude.
He's been around for a
He's a pretty cool dude.
He's a rock star.
Yeah.
Y2J.
He has a band called Fozzy. Alright, Mike, what's the next match?
Enzo and Cass versus the
Vaudevillains?
The Vaudevillains.
For the Tag Team Championship #1 contendership. The winner of this gets to face the New Day at Extreme Rules. What are you saying?
Vaudevillains.
Saying the Vaudevillains?
The Vaudevillains.
Alright, I'm also going to say the Vaudevillains because Enzo and Cass doesn't really need to win yet because they're over enough on the microphone as it is. Enzo Amore.
Can I make a prediction that I just want to happen?
What?
Can Enzo join the Vaudevillains, like, halfway through?
I don't think that's going to happen.
I think it will.
But whatever.
Please don't give WWE any ideas. If they watch this video,
Andre, who are you saying?
Vaudevillains. No.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So next up we have the lifelong feud of Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, a.k.a. El Generico versus Kevin Steen. If you watch independent wrestling, this is a feud that's been going on for 10 years. Sami Zayn's actually the godfather of Kevin Owens' kid. They're best friends in real life, so it makes it all the more interesting. I'm going with Kevin Owens because Sami Zayn is the ultimate underdog and he's not allowed to win a single match ever.
I am going with Kevin Owens because his initials are KO.
Hey.
I'm going with Sami Zayn because he's the underdog in this fight.
The underdog from the underground?
Underdog from the underground.
You bought the t-shirt, didn't you?
I did.
What's the next match on the card?
The next match on the card is Antonio Cesaro versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship.
The Miz is accompanied by his wife Maurice as well.
She's fine.
She's fine.
I'm going with The Miz because it's like he's a Miz-serious.
Hey. You mean the A-list movie star who's only been in like C-level movies?
Yes.
And he was, I believe he was in the real world when that was the show.
He was in the real world, yeah.
As Mike.
I'm going to go with Cesaro because I like this with Superman. He's got a James Bond 007 gimmick now. He walks out with like a custom-made tailored suit. He rips it in half. Wastes way more money than he probably should, but whatever. Going to Cesaro.
I'm going with Cesaro.
Hey, there we go. Don't do that. That's way
Is that the first time you guys agreed?
Is that the first time we agreed?
I think that's the first time.
He left me hanging.
I did?
Yeah, you did. So, alright, next match on the card is Charlotte defending the Women's Championship against Natalia. It was Ric Flair in Charlotte's corner and Bret the Hitman Hart in Natalia's corner.
That's going to be an interesting match, but I will be going with Natalia.
Well, Mike?
Oh, me? Charlotte. Two
Charlotte?
T's in her name, so there we go.
I agree with Mike. It's going to be Charlotte because we got to build her up as the heel champion to go to SummerSlam to face the boss, Sasha Banks.
For the WWE Championship.
AKA this, which is a replica of it.
It's not the real deal?
It's going to be mine.
It's a No, I didn't steal the title from a Samoan guy.
So, we'll start with you, Dill. What do you think?
Okay, so AJ Styles is my favorite wrestler in the world right now. I've met the man on several occasions. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met.
He's a person, not a
But he's
people.
not winning the title because Roman Reigns is Vince McMahon's golden boy. But I do think something interesting is going to stem from this pay-per-view. But I'm going with Roman Reigns. And I'll cry the entire time. Mike?
I'll go with AJ Styles. He's got style.
He's the one who does the payback kick, the one that you
Yeah. Oh, he's cool. Oh, I know this one.
I will be going with AJ Styles as well.
Well, it looks like I'm one versus all.
Even though AJ Styles, if you see this video, go back to TNA.
No, don't. They just signed Eric Young to NXT. He just debuted.
Who?
Eric Young, the bearded guy. Whatever.
Oh, wow.
All right, so bonus question time. This is the chance for these guys to try and catch up to me. So, will Stephanie
I'm
ahead
will
of
Stephanie McMahon or Shane McMahon gain control of Raw permanently?
you. Shane.
Shane?
Because he's a man.
Shane
And honestly,
They're all
Yeah.
names because their last name is McMahon.
McMahon.
Yeah.
But I'll say Steph.
Nah. The Authority return? No. It's going to be Shane O'Mac doing his money dance all the way down to the ring as the new
I'll
general
go coast to
manager.
coast all over his face.
That's creepy.
did you get another pen?
All right, guys. What's the first match? What do you think is going to be the first match on the card? Not the kickoff show, not the pre-show. What match starts the show to get the crowd into it?
I will say the #1 contenders match.
The tag team?
Yes.
I agree with you on that one.
I don't know.
Pick a match.
I don't know. Just pick one.
Yes.
Well, can't do that one. That's the main event.
Obviously. Let's do Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
That's smart. It's possible.
It's very possible.
Okay. So, the third one, the biggest one, relates to the main event. Who's going to interfere in the main event match?
Mike, I want to start off with you since
Yeah, I'm going to go last on this one. 'cause
The
I have a full
last,
theory.
who do I think is just gonna like
Who's going to interfere?
just go in?
Yeah.
No. Could just be anybody.
Anybody in the company.
Anybody
In
You
the
can't
company.
say Shaquille O'Neal.
I cannot say it. So just not like a random person.
No.
Like it has to be like.
It has to be a wrestler.
Has to be a wrestler.
Or
Dwayne-
somebody who works for the company.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson? Ooh, gross. He sucks.
It's
Who do you say?
not gonna stop him.
interfering in that match, I would actually say Chris Jericho.
I'll tell you who it's going to be. It's going to be the Bullet Club, Doc Gallows, and Carl Anderson, but they're not going to help AJ Styles. They're going to help Well, actually, they're going to try and help AJ Styles. AJ's going to be like, nah, fam. Weird glove hand motion that he does. Then Finn Balor from NXT is going to debut, beat the crap out of AJ. Roman's going to win. That doesn't matter because we're going to get AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, a.k.a. Prince of It, for the rest of the year.
I'm gonna get these all right, and you're all gonna feel bad.
That's cute.
You're not.
I just want you all to know that when we do the results video on Monday, I'm going to be wearing this. And I'm going to have Cameron Davenport standing behind me. You're raising it too high there, buddy. This is the prize.
My prize.
So watch. Thanks for watching.
Just happy
This has
to
been
be here.
DDT.
Dre.
Dylan.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Terminology.